Hey everyone, Wilson here. Today we're gonna look at the sequel to the most famous porn game, at least to normies that is, Huniepop 2, Double Date. And since you read the title of this video, that must make you a
fucking degenerate.
But that's cool. We abide that kind of thing here. The premise is pretty simple and similar to the first game. You meet chicks, impress them with your sweet bejeweled skills, and fuck them. Main difference in the sequel is that you bejewel two ladies at once instead of just one. I think the dev went with this route because the first game is fondly remembered for its interaction between the girls.
Whatever, ho. Why don't you go get knocked up again?
You need to turn around and walk away.
What's wrong? Did I hurt your whore feelings?
Which is a great call, because managing two girls at once actually adds a lot to the mechanics. I'll say straight up, I think Huniepop 2 was a much better game than a porn game. Not to say the porn is bad or anything, but the expansion of mechanics at play here really add a lot to the puzzles and make the dates a lot more fun than the first game. Since you have two girls now, they added this stamina bar here. Making moves while focusing on one girl will reduce that girl's stamina, and based on the kind of move you make, you reduce more stamina, like matching 4 reduces it by 2, matching 5 reduces it by 3, you get the idea. Once you exhaust or upset one girl, you can only talk to the other one. You exhaust both of them or piss them both off, you lose.
I need to work on my stamina.
This means you have to divide your attention between them in order to succeed, and coupled with the added baggage mechanic, in which each girl has things that complicate matters depending on if you're focusing on them or not, it really adds a lot to the brain teasing. This has a bit of a double-edged sword factor to it though. On one hand, you'll have dates with a goth girl, which turns your dick into diamonds.
Oh, that's that good shit!
But right next to her is a fucking British person.
Oh, what a sexy bird you are!
I mean, Jesus!
I'd like to sweep his chimney!
How have these people been able to reproduce listening to this fucking squawking? Since almost all the scenes in this game are threesomes, you'll occasionally run into the bizarre situation where half the screen is rustling your jimmy something fierce. But in your peripheral vision, you'll just see...
Really? I work with a real Japanese girl? Ah, so boy.
This will often result in your dick taking on the traits of a non-Newtonian fluid. That's right, we do smart dick jokes around here. Overall, there should be at least a few girls that appeal to your tastes, assuming your tastes are listed here. There's good choices.
I can't believe you get to smack all these titties around and I just have to watch.
Bad choices.
You better watch the new season of The Doctor.
The worst people on Earth. You know, a little something for everyone. There is one girl I want to talk a little bit extra about, though. Polly.
I can't believe we finally get to meet in person.
So, the dev got into a bit of a controversy with Polly's announcement because she's trans, and the trailer announced her as a chick with a dick.
She even has her own online beauty channel with like tons of viewers. Also, she has a dick. So you better pack some extra lube in that carry-on. You're gonna need it.
Mostly the outrage was from trans people that didn't like her being described that way. Which, yes, the description is crass, but it is very much in character for Huniepop's writing.
You're fucking loco! This is how I always cut your nasty ass hair!
There's a much better video on the subject by Dimitri Monroe here. I'll link it in the description if you want to take a look. But, the point I'm getting at with this is Polly's dick isn't in the game. Like, you have an option to change her outfits to have bulge or not, but none of the sex scenes feature girl dick. Like, at all. Which... Okay, so this is a different recording on a different day. I came back because originally at this point I was way softer on them, more lenient, whatever you want to call it. And I thought that they didn't want to change Polly's CGs to have a lot of variance in them for strap-on, no strap, you know? However, I went and checked the tapes, and I found out there already are variants in some of her CGs. Some of them are just sort of convenient oral that kind of hide what's going on there so you don't have to redraw anything. But in this one here, they actually added a box, like a strap-on box in the background here. So clearly making variations wasn't an issue, and doing the variations this way is less interesting and more difficult to do. If you want to turn a human peni into a strap-on, all you'd have to do is like add a band around Polly's waist that connects to it, and then just change the color layer to like a solid color of the dick, and you're good. And that's it. That's all you have to do. It's not that difficult at all. You don't have to draw like anything new. You don't have to plan a shot around something in the background. You could have just had it's just frustrating, because why? It just makes it even more confusing. Maybe the dev was just really averse to showing any kinds of dick in the game. At that point, why have a girl with a dick in the game? Just don't do it. If you don't want dick in your game, don't add girls with dicks in your game. Anyway, back to the game. Lore-wise, we start off with this Dark Souls-ass intro where Q says, "Prepare to coom."
According to legends passed down from ages long past, an era of darkness and destruction draws near. Deep within the endless sea of stars stirs an ancient evil forgotten by time. The Nymphojin.
Because some evil space thoughts are about to wake up from a 10,000-year slumber to destroy the Earth. And someone has to hero up and fuck them to sleep before that can happen. Yeah, not only does this game have a plot, it's got a final boss too, complete with a JRPG final battle theme. Just with less swords and slightly more anime titties. I actually don't want to show it though. Partially because Susan would kill me if I did, but also because it's good, and I don't want to spoil it for people that are curious. I don't really do number reviews, because I'm not a fucking grade school teacher, but Huniepop's good. If you like vanilla porn, Bejeweled, and sex jokes, you'll have a good time. The game has a surprising amount of content, too, with unlockable outfits and challenge modes in the post-game. Yeah, that's right, this game has a post-game. Something Game Freak can't even do anymore. It's good shit. I got about 22 hours out of the main story, according to my Steam playtime. Though I spent some of the time screwing around in OBS, so it might be a bit less than that for normal players. Check it out if you're interested, and if you aren't, well, thanks for watching anyway, and fueling the algorithms. Maybe if you like the video, I'll make more like this. Maybe.